Oh. And you start a show. Oh no, man, no. This guy's going in hot. Oh man, I hope so, Jilly, mate. I hope so. We got it on cord, did we? Oh, well, just look at the comments, mate. Just look at the comments. That'll gauge it. That'll gauge it. Oh my God, that was the most unbelievable. Man, the passengers on that aircraft must have been literally... Wow. That was vertical or ground. Oh my goodness me. Very. Oh my goodness me. Ladies and gentlemen, well, I don't know if you caught that. Just let's have a quick look and see whether hey folks, how you doing? Windy conditions here at London Heathrow. We are just checking back to see whether or not you managed to catch, because it was literally, we went live as that happened. A320 Neo, 321 Neo, one of the two. He touched down, then he ballooned, went up, left wing, did all of that, went up, and then did a go around. The most crazy thing, and I'm really hopeful that you saw that, because I almost pulled away as well. I almost thought, right, he's got it, and then it was like, no, wait a minute. He floated it, and then it sort of like the left wing dipped, and then it just went completely out, almost oscillating, and then did a go around. Oh, didn't quite see it. What did they see? What did they see? Oh, all they saw was a plane in the air. Oh, flipping heck, man. Oh my God. Folks, we'll obviously post that later, but I've never had a start of a show like it. I've got to be honest with you. You'll just have to hang on and wait until later. Hopefully, these winds are gusting, and as a result of that, they are definitely having a few issues on approach. We're not, obviously, this is a northwesterly, so the winds are coming off of structures like this hotel. And other superstructures, buildings all the way down here, which carry the wind over and cause that sort of like ground effect that we literally saw with that 320. So it's not all over by the time they reach here. When they touch down, oh, okay. Well, let's just get on with it. I've got something very interesting for all you real, true av geeks out there. Look at this. There's the plane, Jilly. Wow, man. Wow. I honestly, I've never seen anything like it in my life. Did anyone see it, or did some people get the right feed? Because some people, Jilly, get a different delay. Oh no, okay. I'm just trying to be hopeful here, because, oh my God. Yeah. Oh, mate, that's just absolutely... Well, it doesn't matter because we got it, didn't we? So, let me just do my display and brightness. We've got another one inbound, folks. Sorry, ladies and gents. Oh, my goodness me. Whew. Oh, wow, man. What's up? What's up? Yeah, right, okay, roger that. They're already crabbing all the way out here. They've been crabbing all the way from literally as soon as they hit that glide slope. You'll see, you can always tell which direction the wind is coming from on these approaching aircraft. The pilot will always point the nose into the prevailing wind. So as you can see, he's heading west at the moment from the east. He's got a northwesterly wind. It's kind of a little bit of crosswind, but even enough to just get these guys to crab. And then just at the some pilots do it differently. Some will straighten it up literally right as they touch down on the mains, but we might see a little bit of power up going on here as they sort of like wallow in. Look at this, look, because the winds will be slowing the aircraft down, so he'll be manipulating the throttles just to keep that aircraft at the right approach speed. That's why you never discount the little ones, Jilly, innit? See, he's got it here. It's quite... straight in. No messing at all with that Dreamliner. But ladies and gents, I can almost guarantee that we are going to see some dramatic stuff. I hope. The winds. And of course, with all of this, be fully aware that the aircraft is in good hands. Obviously, you know, in all honesty, that touchdown, well, the go around that it was a touch and go, literally, a totally unintentional touch. Well, it was, he touched and he went, so it was a touch and go. But very dramatic, because anybody who was sitting on the left-hand side of the aircraft would have been, wow, the wing's gonna touch the flipping deck. Have you just seen it, Jilly? Have you seen it? Oh my goodness me. Just the most incredible thing ever, man. I mean, the Dreamliner was dramatic. The Dreamliner was dramatic, but I say, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's kind of on the same scale, isn't it? Darren Nichols, welcome back as a first class member. Welcome back. Helen Clapp, Paul Smith, good morning everyone. Not at work today, pretty much ill. Oh, with a nasty cold. Heather Norris, there we go. Good morning everybody. Bev Brooks, Stevie Luscombe, TCC. M Murden, good afternoon to you. Ewan Weech, lots of people tuning in during their lunch break. That's why we kind of decided to... oh, I've got two left. I've got two right hand gloves here. Hold on a minute. That doesn't work. Oh yeah, well done those pilots. Yeah, 100%, man. Wow, the pigeons are having a field day over here, man. You know, yeah, that's a great shame. Well, you can tweet it, can't you? No? Okay, well, whatever. Ewan Weech, Oleski, good day to you. Holla, Tarnish 7, Keith Cornell, Big Trains TV, Sandy Humby, London Midland Train Spotter, 1988. Good day to you, Tony Hayes. Welcome everybody. Just a quick lunchtime stream here to bring you some windy conditions. Now, we saw, you will have to wait until later when we post it, but we just had an A3. This might well be the aircraft. No, it's not. This is a CEO. Okay. Very dramatic go around right at the front of the show, folks. You'll just see it climbing out if you've just joined us. Oh, I don't know actually. This looks like a Neo. This is a Neo. Wow, the winds have picked up. Yeah. So these big engines, folks, can cause quite a few problems. Well, it's my theory that they do, more so than the little CEO engines. Wow, here we go. Lots of messages from pilots telling us how tough it is landing at Heathrow on the northern runway when you've got crosswinds. Easy! Sorry. Hey! Steady, son! Steady! Steady! Oh, my word. Oh! Oh, he's got it. He's nailed it. Oh, mind you, that's what I thought with the last one. Yeah, he's down. He's down. Ooh, yes, he's down. He's down. Big round of applause from the passengers, man. Wow, that's nuts, isn't it? Oh, that's London Midland Train Spotter 1988. He's just upgraded to super class. Wow, thank you, sir. That's very much appreciated. Amy Cross, good day to you. Wow, Amy Cross straight in at super class. Welcome, Amy. Ant W. Jorge, if you're a new member, please, it's really important, folks, that you make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's not because we want millions and millions of subscribers, nothing to do with that. It's purely down to the fact that we want to make sure that you don't miss out on any shows, and also even more important is that you can chat on the stream here. So important that you hear what I'm saying here, because as a new member you do not get automatically put into as a subscriber with your membership. It's a completely separate entity, so to speak. So it is important that you take that little finger of yours and press the subscribe button. Press it, yeah, and I mean that most sincerely, folks. Press it, and also while you're at it, hit that the notifications bell. Really important that you hit the notifications bell, folks. Okay, this is a CEO with British Airways, and he's crabbing already. That Neo is behind him to go around, isn't it? Maybe a nervous pilot, or not so much a nervous, maybe a sprog pilot. Maybe even a very seasoned pilot, but someone who just doesn't like landing in the wind. I didn't used to like racing my motocross bike in the wind. When you're on a jump, you become a sail, and it can cause all sorts of problems with side winds. A little bit of power up there. Coming in quite hot, actually. Nose down, get that flare. Here it comes. Here it comes. He's floating it. He's floating it. Nice. Nicely done, sir or madam. Lots and lots of applause there from the audience. Okay, this is our go around, ladies and gentlemen, and you will have to wait until after the show when we will post the footage that was so dramatic. Also, while this is coming in, folks, if anyone's on Twitter, we're at, what is it, Chili? 29,000. We're just 29,103 followers on Twitter. Let's make it 30,000. Let's see how quickly that can go. See if we can get the old petrol pump going on that one. If anybody's on Twitter right now. Still a very, very dodgy approach here from this Neo. Look how sideways he is, man. Look at that crab. I think the old palms will be, well, the palm will be sweating, of course. He's only, well, actually, because he's controlling the throttles as well, isn't he? So, yeah, I think everything's going to be sweating at this point. He's straightened it up already, you see there. That was quite interesting. Maybe the first officer flying it and the captain said, get her straightened up a little bit more, or she's still sideways, isn't she? Come on, son. Here we go, here we go. The world is watching. Oh, he's greased it this. Oh, yeah, he's down, he's down, he's down, he's down, he's down. Wow. Wow. Good man. Well, I thought it was close to a wing strike, wasn't it? Tail strike and a wing strike. Big blustery conditions taking these big birds into the sky. That's where you really feel the bump and the whole cabin just shaking with the wind fluttering through the. Wow. A little bit poetic there, wasn't it, Jerry? I stand here on the hills, the wind fluttering through my wings. Shut up. There we go. Liz Dixon, Stephen Quinlan. If you're new, folks, please come in and say hello. London Midland train spotting 1988. I'm just going to call you London if that's all right, my friend. Well done, that man, he says. Indeed. Peter Walsh, Few, James Doink, Dennis Millwood, Big Trains TV, Ewan Weech. Quite a few train enthusiast members on Big Jet TV. Great to see. I do like my trains, got to be honest with you. I like big diesels and the old ones, you know, the old steam engines. Not steam, coal fire. But they are. Hold on a minute. It is steam, isn't it? The old ones, the Flying Scotsman. The Flying Scotsman was a steam engine, wasn't it? It was steam powered, isn't it? You know. Boiler stoked with coal, pressure, and then they developed these types of engines. Obviously, a lot later, post piston engines. Of course, that particular aircraft powered by Rolls-Royce. I nearly said Merlin double X's there, but powered by Rolls-Royce Trent engines. The RB211 engine, the engine that powered the British Airways 747 fleet, and the history and heritage going all the way back to the engine that won us the war, with the Merlin engine. Many different variants of it. The double X was the one commonly used in the Halifax bombers, the Lancaster bomber, of course, and the Mosquito, Spitfire, Hurricane. And the P-51 Mustang doesn't sound anything, there's no sound like that thing in a dive. Gun barrels screaming away in the dive. Flying with these guys I say, I'm flying with them to Seattle. Flying with them out to Seattle. Going on a Max from London. Going a Max from London to Keflavik, and then Keflavik with was it a 1 hour stopover, Gilly, or was it a little bit more? Yeah, pretty much a 1 hour stopover, then heading to Seattle. To be honest with you, it's the best prices we could get. Oh, hello, sorry, I missed that. And anything else was like about $2 or $3 grand. So, and I'm really glad that we're doing it with Icelandair as well. Get to fly the Max, get to experience their cabin service, and give you guys a full report back on it. Going to be taking the camera with me. Windsor's dropped. What's going on? Mind you. Easy. What? You don't want the captain doing that with the first officer. Easy, son, easy. What? No, just saying, easy. Take it easy. I'm all right. I've got it. Martin Bone, welcome Martin to premium membership. Welcome back. He's a 3-striper. Carol Smith. Melody R, hit the like button. Okay, yeah, thank you folks. If you do hit that like button, we really appreciate it, of course. It's just a very easy maneuver with your left index finger or right index finger, whichever device you might be happening to use. If you're using a mouse, then you can do it with your mouse, can't you? Scott McKenzie. Oh, you can do it on your TV now apparently as well, folks. Yeah, but how'd you scroll to it? Oh, you use the left and right and up and down arrows. Okay. Apparently you can like it on your TV, folks. But anyway, Sharon Cookson. Good afternoon to you. Anthony Davies, Helen Clapp, TCC. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. This is just an opportunist stream because of the windy conditions here at London Heathrow, and pretty mild actually compared to what's happening up in the north of England. Mind you, I think it might be moving down this way, or I'm not quite sure what its path is. But going to go through to the switch over and see if we can get some. Wow, they really needed to see that first one. Oh my God, it would be going nuts right now if it. Yeah, people are going to be in tenterhooks, aren't they? They're going to be, because it's not going to be like, no one's going to look at it and go, oh blimey, what was all the fuss about? They're not going to do that, are they? They are not going to do that. I can see the comments now on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. Flipping heck being one of them. Oh yeah, folks, I'm going to make a little announcement about EMA in a minute or so. See, there's that little bit of ground effect right there, which I'm not sure where that's that must be coming off that building there. That must be coming off that building there, because there is a definite sort of like, you know, at that touchdown point, there is definitely a right. Let's have a look and see on radar. I'm going to open my radar app, folks, and have a look and see what's coming in. Good afternoon to you. Tony McCall says, looks like the conditions at Amsterdam are a bit tricky as well. Sherry Hellier, Anthony Davis, Stevie Luskin. Well, that's the thing, you see, if we could go to bleeding. Brian Bruce, by the way, welcome to membership, Brian. He's a premium member right here on Big Jet TV. Of course, we can't go to Schiphol at the moment, which is a great shame. We desperately want to get back there, meet up with Mikey, and also hopefully get some cookies and whatever from Annalise, sorry. Alan James. Alan James said did not get any notification about this this morning from the app, or it was sent out. It was sent out to well over 10,000 people. Alan, sometimes. Oh, it hasn't gone. Oh, we just looked. Oh, it's a bit late. No. I don't know actually. No, it's not a little bit late now, is it? Sorry, Alan. Apologies. We do from time to time get glitches, and it tells us it's sent, and then. Like sometimes with anything technology wise like this, it'll tell you later it didn't send it, so my apologies for that. There it is right there, it's just come up on my phone. TCC. Shella Walker, hi everyone. Somehow I'm getting subtitles at the bottom of my screen. You can turn that off, Shella. You just it's one of the three buttons, I think, one of the three dots, and it's called, you select it on or off, obviously. Steffi Quinlan, Kisa and the Moo-Moos. You mentioned crabbing, crabs, crabbage. Moo-Moos left the stuffed crab. Okay, Sharon Cookson, Stevie Luskin, David Pointer. Every time you say EMA, I think European Music Awards. I think of the Sex Pistols and EMA, even though it was EMI. But anyway, next one coming up. Oh, there's that wrong glove again, isn't it? How's that worked out? Hey? Next in, folks, if you're new to Big Jet TV and you watch and you keep an eye on your radar to see what's coming in, please don't hesitate in letting me know. Let's just have a little look at those two that are just yeah, look at that. Oh, this is a little bit bumpy. Here we go. Now, sometimes the pilot may warn the passengers on board. Conditions on the ground are a little bit windy, so we might have a little bit of a bumpy landing, but nothing to be worried about. At least that's what I'd say. Don't go tearing the seat apart with your fingernails, please. Thank you. just there, isn't it? Just there, look. Whoa! It's just there where they get that. I think I know what it is, mate. I think I know what it is. I think it's this building here, this BT tower, this BT building here, and the gap there between that and that set of buildings is where the wind is obviously blocked by that building, but then it comes rushing through there before it gets blocked again. So there's that sudden surge, isn't there? There's that sudden surge of wind through that gap. Anyone mentioned about that Hainan? Flipping gloves. Melanie Spark is a new member. Welcome, Melanie. David Pointer. Bobby Fitzsimmons. Yes. So, folks, EMA. Listen very carefully. I will say this only once. EMA, which is planned for Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. We might have a change of plan. Still going up there, but we will have to let you know and notify you, because there are some. We're basically we're not sure whether we're going to go up there to catch its arrival, because I'm hearing from James that the aircraft will come in. It will sit on stand for a very short period of time before it's pushed to a remote location. However, there is other stuff that might be happening with that aircraft, which we're waiting to get confirmed. So hang fire on the EMA piece at the moment, folks. There will be a show this Wednesday, but we just want to make sure that we're doing the right thing. And he's definitely. As he comes through that gap. No, he's made it down. Whoa, let's get it down early. I would say, wow, that was a gust. I'd say try and get it down sort of like there if you can, which I think they're trying to do, but they're just sort of floating it, and then they're getting caught by that sudden crosswind, because as you can see, the sock there, the Sopwith Camel. Oh, we've got a big one, boys and girls. 777. Of course, a much bigger aeroplane, bigger tailplane, bigger fuselage, more wind, sail type activity. Of course, bigger engines, so therefore can handle it. But even so, these things can get walloped by the wind, especially if it's gusting. And at the same time, there's the skill right there, maintaining that glide slope, maintaining that easy wallop. He's down. Still a bit of a lurch there. That's that lurch that you're feeling it. Look at him making that adjustments on the rudder there with his feet. That's when you feel the whole hull of the aircraft lurching left to right. And you obviously do think flipping heck, we're going off the runway, but you're obviously nowhere near it going off the runway. It just feels like it, and it's really cool. BA 380, 11 minutes out. Jamie Hoare saying, wow, that's fantastic. Here we go, another one, Dreamliner inbound. Wow, is it? Where's this one in from, folks? Let everyone know on the chat. I can't see it at the moment because I'm filming it. If I catch it when I come back. See that wing flex? Look at that wing flex. Isn't that a feat of engineering there, making that wing flex? But then somebody saying the other day, yesterday I think it was, about how how they were on the wing of this beautiful aeroplane, and you can physically see the wing deflexing when they touch down. Look at that wing flexing, man. Look at that. What's up? Sorry, what was that, Jelly? Just repeat, please. Oh my goodness me, have we now? Oh really? Oh wow, exclusive. John Gage, American 156777, thank you very much indeed, John. Michelle Drive, okay, we do have apparently Silkway 747 inbound, folks. Thanks to Roger Slater, our man airside at London Heathrow, who does a great job in keeping us informed, along with all our other great people on Big Jet TV's channel, who keep me constantly informed. Always great to have your information and your knowledge, folks. Please bring it on, because I learn a lot from you guys. I know you say you learn from me, but that's from me learning from you, if you know what I mean. Is that 777-200? Over the top of me. Blue engine cows. So yeah, hold fire on EMA, folks. We'll let you know what we're doing. Okay. Okay. Right. What are the? Okay. Let me check my. Sorry, folks. Just doing some research right here on the phone as we talk. Right. Okay. So. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. Just double check that. Okay, so Thursday. Right. Whoa! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this shot! Look at this shot! Wow! Oh mate, that's gonna be he's certainly gonna know about it when he drops his undercarriage, because there's gonna be a lot of wind, violent wind rushing around that big undercarriage. Right now, she's as free as a bird in a nice clean configuration. However, leading edge slats and flaps will they'll be starting to configure that aircraft for landing, and gear down probably about 7 miles out, I would have thought, maybe a little bit earlier, but I would have thought that a big airplane like this, you'd probably want to drop your gear as late as you possibly can on the approach to minimize the disruptive configuration. They call it a dirty configuration. Share the feed now, folks. Imagine somebody that you share it to. Oh, there she is now, gear down. So now, in terms of the big ships, This is big as they come, folks, in terms of like tail height and fuselage height as well. Body gear is now down 5 greens. I'm not going to miss this one, just in case. You never know. Don't want to look back and this thing's sort of like, you know, climbing out. There it is, you see, there it is. Follow what one in? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, me and all, man. Me and all. I'm like, oh, no. Because people would still be talking about it now, man. People would still be talking about it, man. And people who are coming on now live would be like, wow, I've just seen the beginning. And it's like, you know. But we called it on archive. Wow. Might see some plumes of black smoke come out the back of these engines, folks, because he's obviously flying the aeroplane with either his left or his right hand, and they're straightening it up now. And then you might get these plumes of smoke where he's making adjustments to the throttles, speed up, get the aircraft at the right speed for approach. And of course the auto systems will be slowing it down with the speed brakes as well. If he overspeeds, that is. Brakes set to auto. Whoa, easy, son, easy. Let's just pull out and get a little bit of a better. Bosh! He dropped that one, man. I tell you what, he wanted that thing down. I think he knew his spot where he wanted it as well. It's like a gymnast on one of those big gym mats doing a big somersault and then landing and putting his hands up and all that kind of. He just landed that hard, didn't he, man? Look at the tyre smoke across the runway. Huge, great big tyres touching down. So it's more than that, isn't it? It's 4 on the inboards. Is it 3 on the outboards? Remember now? I think it's a 444 configuration, isn't it? It's a big old lump though, isn't it? Kaboom! Okay, so right, just got a little bit more information from James at EMA. What's that over the top of me? In from the West, GP. Just quickly before this one. Turkish Dreamliner going to Istanbul. Okay, here we go. So when we zoom a little bit closer, you see rudder input. not a great deal. It's more apparent on the big jets. He's quite late. There he goes. He's got it. She's got it. They've got it. Six hours late, that aeroplane flying out of Miami. I think it's an engine issue, and more than anything else that they're having all these delays with. I think it's a bit. I think it's a little bit. We did get a sound bite of them trying to start up that 380 in Miami. Someone sent that over. I'll play it out now quickly. You can't have a laugh, ain't you? Who's that? Someone who doesn't see the funny side of it. Oh, sorry about that. Brand new material every day. If it's funny, you can run it for a few weeks or whatever, can't you? If it's in the right moment, innit? If it uses it in the right moment, you know. It's not like I'm playing it randomly every 5 minutes, is it? Anyway, Mopar, welcome to Premium. Very good to see you here. Welcome everybody. Hope you're doing well. It is. Oh, it's Monday, isn't it? I nearly said it's Friday. Just lose track, man. Just lose track of everything, really. APU problem with that A380. You just heard from somebody whose dad was on the flight deck. Did you say? Dad is captain on the 380. Somebody saying on the chat. Wow. So auxiliary power unit issue. So that means that they would have had to have worked on it, obviously. But to be honest with you, why didn't they just use the ground power unit? Because that's all the APU's used for. Because while she's on the ground, she'll use the ground power to keep the aircraft alive. And they just bring it back here and fix it over here. Probably going to see it towed up here. Probably going to see it towed up here shortly then, once they've got that, all the packs off. Easy. Yeah. Oh. Easy. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Little bit tippy toe on that left main. Oh man, you wait till you see that. Well, I know I'm going to keep going on about it, but that touch and go. That touch and go, man, was just... So here we are, folks, at the Courtyard Marriott. While we wait for the next one to come in. You do get access as if you're staying up here, folks. You obviously, these black bin liners won't be up here. Let's just keep the pigeons away. But this goes all the way round the deck as well, round the back there, and there's also another restaurant there, which again is going to be opened in. Hold on, let me go and move that bag there. Hold on a second. Good view of London, from here as well, folks, which, as you can understand now, why it would have been that's the Shard right there. Would have been obviously preferential to be up here in the East End of London, right over there, you know. Do what? Say that again? Oh, okay. Well, that's a good question. The APU is actually disarmed during flight. The APU is used purely for ground power to keep to bring the aircraft alive, and also as a starting an air starter. It's actually another jet engine that's at the back of the aircraft, and it is an air starter that it feeds an air starter with compressed air to turn the engine, which then creates its own bleed air, which is when all four engines are started and the aircraft is at some point either taxiing out or whatever it might be doing. It depends on discrepancy of the flight crew. The aircraft will be the APU will be disarmed or turned off. Sometimes you see a puff of smoke come out the back of the APU when they turn it off, but generally the APU, as far as I'm aware, is not running during flight. Oh, 737. Oh, it's the S7 Cucumber, isn't it? The P in the pod. This could be interesting. Hey, easy, son. Oh, he was definitely turning it on there. I reckon he's drifted a little bit offline there. It was a major turn to the right, wasn't it? Yoke on the Boeing, of course, trying to maintain that that glide slope. Oh, nose down a bit, bring that nose up a little bit, flare it. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Okay. I think whoever was the non-flying pilot there was ready to grab something. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of examples online on YouTube of cockpit cam of aircraft. One in particular that I remember from a while ago of a DHL. I think it was either a 757 or a 767 landing at East Midlands. And wow, that was something else. I think did they go around? I can't remember whether they went around or not. A380, 30 minutes out, Joe Thompson saying, thank you, Joe. MAFC 915 is returning as a premium member. Welcome to you, my friend. Simon Hill. BBLLB, not sure if about the A380, but many E-Tops aircraft do not need to run the APU in flight. Yeah. Matt Smith, 747. Good day to you. He's a new member and a first-class member going to be joining us in Seattle. Matt, Seattle is 9th and 10th, folks. If we can get more in, we will. but we have 2 days set aside for streaming with our first and super class members out in Seattle on the 9th and 10th of February. Brad Buckland, if you switch to Sully, if you watch Sully, the APU is used for backup power for systems, hydraulics, lighting, and cabin air conditioning in flight if you lose all engines. Yeah, in flight. Well, to be honest with you, that's when they bring the Ram Air turbine out, don't they? They use the rat that drops out of the bottom of the aircraft, the belly of the aircraft, which powers up. Gives you a certain amount of electrical and hydraulic power. As far as I'm aware, the APU is not not run during flight. So obviously you wouldn't want an engine just idling in the back doing nothing at all with very little cooling as well. You've got to cool that thing. So there is a little slot that opens up, a little panel that opens up on the. I've noticed on the Dreamliner that is a cooling vent, I think, for the APU, but that shuts down after taxi. Might be able to show you what I'm talking about in a little bit. Push out to the runway. You're joking. Oh my good God, how embarrassing. We've got Toad out there. Oh, look, this is what happened last time. Oh, that was late. That's what happened with that 320, man. Yeah, but he went sideways, he went up in the air, he bounced it, everything went flipping boobs up. Trust me, it was absolutely unbelievable, man. This is a 321 Neo, folks. Is this Finnair or SAS? No, yeah, SAS maybe. I'm just looking at the nose, looking at the white engine nacelles. Look how much he's crabbing it, folks. Look, he's aiming right at us. Swinging the nose round now, as much as he can, obviously. Here we go. Now he's relying on straight line speed and his own skill. Big engines to catch all that wind. Oh no, look, Egypt Air Neo. Wow. This is new, isn't it? GP? Easy, son. We have seen it once, yeah. But it's as rare as rock and horse poo at the moment. Easy. Easy. Sorry. It's a good job I'm not a pilot, man. Because they'd be like, flipping out, you haven't flown with that Dyer, have you? Oh, blimey, don't keep his bleeding mouth shut. I'll be wanting to jump the queue and everything. On that cargo jet. Come on, mate, hurry up. What are you waiting for? Places to go, people to see. Oh yeah, it's picking up. There we go. Nice. Is there wind noise on the mine channel? A little bit. Is there any wind? Surely there must be. Good. Because I could barricade myself over there and go behind the windbreak, but I want a bit of atmospherics on here, so I'll take the wind all day long. Straight down, nice. Because you see, what they think is, okay, we've got buildings now that are shielding us from that crosswind, but there are gaps get that lurch on. Sorry about that. What happened there? Bit of dodgy camera work there, mate. What's all that about? Looks like, is this TAP? Oh, you know it's bad when the seagulls are here. The seagulls are turned up. God, your ice creams. Just want to see how far out. Okay, so that's going to be about there, isn't it? There it is, there. Yeah, man. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, he chopped a bit there. Oh, oh. Sink rate, sink rate. Oh, these boys and girls know how to land, don't they, at Dublin? All that crosswindy conditions at Dublin. They love a bit of this, don't they? Ah, you will, you will, you will. Go on, put it on the ground there, fella. Bosh. There's that one border control show, yeah, bless him. There's a fella in it, and when people from overseas come, and they so what have you been in? Sorry. So what have you been in? When you go, what have you got? What have you got your card over here? How much alcohol have you been with you? Sorry. Well, who did this card here then? You got this card here, and it's not your friends. He said, where's your mate then? I just don't. Sorry, man. I just don't. Brilliant. He just talks his own language like he's talking to his mate down the pub. Oh, do you want an appointment there, trainer? Oh yeah, you're always having an appointment there. Just get us back to Christmas as well, will you? Something. You got a dog? Do you like dogs? Irish are the best. I'd say they're one of the kindest people out there, to be honest with you. All the times I've ever experienced going over to Ireland, meeting the locals, helpful, hospitable. Easy. Bosh. I think most of their theory is, look, let's just get the thing on the ground, man. it might not look pretty, but let's just get it on the ground. Clear blue skies over the top. Can do cruises. Nothing on Donald. Where's your trousers? See what happens there. Etihad? Oman. Air India. Okay. I'm just seeing a black fuselage from here on my monitors. I've got no idea. It's just a guess. This is it. One of Air India's Dash 8s, I don't know. Got any nines, have they? I don't know if they've got any nines. Smooth. Very nice touchdown. 10 out of 10 there, son. didn't spit a load of stuff out the side of the engine, did it? No, sorry, it was birds. No, it was just birds in my shot. Birds in my shot. It was an optical illusion. It just looked like there was birds. There we go, there's another one. Starlings, the usual starlings. Come along now, darling. Oh, here we go, look. The big lad. He's a bother boy, this one. He's like, winds don't faze me, son. I'm a big lad. I'll show you how it's done. Now watch for the, he'll swing that using the rudder. He's basically using quite a bit of rudder at the moment just to keep that aircraft in that crabbed position. And then he'll kick the rudder, literally kick the rudder, to bring the front straight. Sometimes easy. He's holding it quite a long way out. Is he going to start straightening it out? Yes, he is. There it is. But only a certain amount of degrees. He's still crabbing it ever so slightly. The big turn will come after he's touched down. Wow, looks quite low. Keeps on that low. It's absolutely fine. That wing flex. Look at that wing flexing, folks. Boss, big boy. Go on, big lad. Some pilots, I wouldn't say skilled, but prefer or like to. If I was a pilot, I would use the aero brake ever so slightly. Well, the aero brake is really in passenger jets to bring the front end down nice and softly, which is all controlled on the elevators. Which control the flight, the lift off, and the elevators right at the back, bolted to the horizontal stabilizers. Like the flight surfaces, what they do is after touchdown they'll feather the elevator upwards slightly, just to keep the nose nice and soft as it comes down, because they don't want to obviously let the front end just drop. Obviously it's suspended, it's got very efficient suspension, but you want to minimise the impact, mainly for the passengers on board as well, because you'd feel a great big wallop if that thing came down of its own free will. Obviously and that's where some pilots will control that descent of the nose onto the ground. Nigel Clinning is a welcoming back member to Big Jet TV. How are you doing, Nigel? 5,000 people watching right now. Hope you're having a good day. Beginning of the week here in the UK. It's Monday. Way! He might have tried to straighten up a little bit too early there. Or he just got caught by a gust. Wind shear. I think they might be being advised by the ATC, be advised possible wind shear. So they're all ready for it if they have to effect a go around. Much like those guys did earlier on, man. Just unbelievable. Nailed it. Oh, that Hainan jet has, looks like, I don't know if you're seeing it, folks, but has it come on radar? Possibly. There's the Bluebird. Mind you, it looks a bit like Blackbird at the moment with that silhouette. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Oh, no, yeah, no. Is there a tow? There is a tow hitch attached. Almost looks like an unfinished aircraft in its prime estate, which that's why I love it so much. It looks great. It's got an X on the back, hasn't it? It's got a big X on the back. What is that for, folks? Tell me, because I must have missed it. You probably told me a million times on air. James Doink. Anthony Davis, A319s. Always fun on a windy day, Anthony. Yes, indeed. Trisha Guy, did you manage to finish your curry? Flybad 64, nearly 5,000 viewers on YouTube alone. That's crazy. Thank you, James Doink. Emma Seymour. Good afternoon, everybody. Tell me. Oh, they are pushing her back as well. But this is what we're here for, folks. We will get a shot of that. I think she's going to be. JetBlue, all the way from New York. You wouldn't want to come all the way from New York, never go around. Add another 20 minutes onto your flight. Not much fun, is it? Oh, easy. Ease down, ease down, ease down. So what is that? What does that say on that, Julie? I can't see what that says on that Dreamliner. Skytrax. Oh, okay. Skytrax Airlines. It is Hainan Jet, isn't it? What are we talking about? Notice the different routes to Saudi 777 coming straight in, the BA 777 coming in from Barnet direction just before joining the queue. Oh, okay, so two is that PIA you just said? 2 PIA jets on approach. Wow, look at that BA 380. Is that another BA 380? No, it's a twin engine, that's 777, sorry. Probably not in BA, is it? It's probably that PIA 777 that's vectoring from the south. Is there one coming in from the north? No. Stupid buyer. Don't be such a stupid buyer. Hey. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut on this one, because this could be anything. American woman. Looks a bit low. Looks a bit low. He's all right, though. He's all right. He's all right. Oh, this is PIA, right? This is nice. Oh! Yeah! Hear that little power up, man. Which sort of like made him fly a little bit further. That was crazy. The aircraft was like, no, I want to keep flying, I want to keep flying. One more little go. Come on, Dad. Another 5 minutes. So that jet's actually going out, isn't it? Like that. B1343787 painted in 5-star Airlines Skytrax special colours, June 2019. Ah, okay. Painted in 5-star Airlines Skytrax. Interesting. What's that all about then? Is that some kind of joint venture with Hainan, or is it not Hainan? Oh, okay. So they're not an airline, perfect. Oh, okay. So it's a branded aircraft. It's a sponsored aircraft. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, but that's pretty big to do that for that, isn't it? Just because someone gave you 5 stars. Blimey. Blimey. Fair play. Swiss? No. Is it Swiss? No. BA. Sorry. No, it's Swiss. Come on, you should be used to this. Winds coming in off them big hills. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you don't like it? You don't like it up, sir? To infinity and beyond. That was not a wow. That was just a pilot-induced go around. That was not wind shear induced. Wow. Yeah, there we go. Well, there's number 2, Jilly. Even though people have only seen number 1. It is that gap, isn't it? It's definitely that gap that does it, man. It's that gap that does it. Have we got to go around? Have we got to go around emoji, Jimmy? Oh, toga. Okay, right, okay, yeah. Of course, toga, yeah. It might mean me. Okay. Oh, he brought that nicely back. Dipped that left wing a little bit. Good at 10 out of 10 for recovery. Is that left wing? Okay, and oh. Hey now. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah. Yeah, shame. I mean, really, you know something like that's going to happen and you've got a day's notice, you can literally book a flight and get out there. You know, we're that mobile now that we're able to do that, but we can't go to Holland at the moment. Craig Matthews, Daniel Pearson, good afternoon to you. Jeff Neild is a returning member, first class 3 striper. Good afternoon to you, everybody, especially you, all you people who support us here on Big Jet TV. We cannot thank you enough. Is Nekia Lascelles, good afternoon. Heather Henderson, Eva Riedler. Questions have also been raised about Skytrack's objectivity and methodology. Interesting. Oh, what you mean, like possibly? Oh, I'll have to give him a little look later on and see what. No, I haven't, man. I haven't. Why would I have heard of him? I don't go on websites like that. I'm not interested in what people think of anything. Other than. Oh, okay. Well, I probably have seen a news article written by them or something, but I just haven't taken notice of who's. Yeah. Well, I probably have put 2 and 2 together, but I've made 5 out of it or something. Oh, have a look, have a look, have a look. Qatar. Wow, look at this. The big lad. No, it's not. It's Qatar. That's Qatar, mate. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, sorry. It's my cameraman. It's my... That looked very much like Qatar then. Sound a lot of proper amateur today, ain't I? Easy, son, easy! Oh, he swapped it to the right side. I like that, I like that. Jumbo jet possibly, is that, what was that, a jumbo jet approaching me? It's just that, from that angle, oh yeah, it's clearly and visibly Emirates now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Get sharing on Fast Ride. Hold tight, hold tight. Sir Smith. Sir Smith is a new member. Welcome, Sir Smith. Now watch the, you can see the rudder movements on the 380. Much more prominent than they are on the smaller single aisle jets, but you will see both the ailerons working. Look at the ailerons on the end of the wing there working, flapping away like keyboards. And then when she straightens out a little bit, if she does, you'll get to see that rudder. There's so many components on the move at the moment that are all controlled by that stick, that side stick. They've straightened it out now. Now you can see the rudder, little flickers of adjustment, and of course the outboard ailerons. You can see how many ailerons there are there, folks. It's got it. It's got it. Oh! Long way down there. Oh yeah, greased it. Nice. Ah. Sorry about that. Bit of wake turbulence. Yeah. Mass Air Cargo, we saw that, didn't we? We saw that at Frankfurt, didn't we? Mass Air. Or no. Miami, we saw it in Miami, didn't we? Oh, come on, cameraman, come on, son. Yeah. Radical, man, radical. We love aviation. Especially when the conditions are a bit dodgy. As a pilot, I think I'd probably be like, you know, oh, if you don't mind, can I take the stick today? Because, you know, bit of excitement. A350 Qatar 1000 on the back of the stack. Okay, interesting. So, looks like Qatar are either have either succumbed to the sort of like, you know, just get on with it and stop moaning. Wow, look at that, man. Look at the angle of attack on that 350. Or as it was then, I think that's the 350, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's a Qatar 351 or 1000, all right. What? So a bit of a northeasterly at the moment, folks. Sorry, northwesterly at the moment. Slight crosswind. These guys getting hit by where the buildings, where there's breaks between the buildings. That's where the air rushes through. Becomes very disruptive. Of course, this hotel that I'm standing on right now is a big wind break. Another Swiss jet. Easy. They just sent in their 330 today or something. There's that super burst of reverser action of those engines, the Pratt & Whitney PW1133s that I flew on from Zurich to London the other day. Great video up on YouTube and Facebook, folks, if you want to check it out, of the reversers in action. The Coldstream reverser type that we see on these doors, these aircraft, these engines, with the forward sliding, or actually rearward sliding door, which opens up the Coldstream. You literally see plates inside there. Just an amazing array of he's a bit attitudey, isn't he? Bosh. Dans le maison. Le pavement. Is who what? Hey? Oh, when? Was it inbound or something, Jimmy? you talking about? What you talking about? Okay, never mind. Yeah. John, figure out how YouTube work and then come back with your silly comment. Go and do a bit of research first, mate, rather than making your silly keyboard comment. People do not take time to read through their comments and realise how much of a knob they sound before submitting it. 4-6 subs. Dimwit. To help people out. Nice. I was hoping to get a little shot of the looks all nice and clean round that blister at the back. Amazing, isn't it? 6,000 odd people. There's always one dimwit, isn't it? One. Someone's on the turn. Look, who's that on the turn? Westbound. Delta 330 from Amsterdam to Atlanta. It's another 350. It's another 350. Oh, something turning in on the back of the stack there. Vectoring from the shaft. Established. Fully established. Well, not fully yet. Whoa, yeah, a little bit of nose down attitude there. Oh man. We're coming to America. This is Virgin, yeah. Wonder who's flying this one. Wonder if it's anyone we know. Gnarlier as he descends. As the speed drops off as well, the aircraft's more sustainable to crosswind conditions, of course. Most vulnerable as he's about to touch down, of course. nice. No, he'll be staying overnight, won't he? Yeah, there you go. So he's still in Bengaluru then. Mariana, Ian Morrison, James Doink, Helen Clapp, Emma Seymour, Bradley Penny Aviation, good afternoon to you. 6,000 watching. Sharon Cookson, or Cuxon should I say. Sorry, Sharon. Stevie Luscombe, seeing off this blue. Robert O'Keefe, you keep belted out the jokes. It's what makes the live stream so great, and of course the planes. Ian Morrison, Liz Matthewman. Captain Ski Marshall gives a 10 out of 10 for that last one. Anthony Davis, Jeffrey Phillips, A350. Always such a graceful landing. Or we've seen a couple of dodgy ones, but yes, I know what you mean. It just looks graceful, doesn't it? Helen Clapp, welcome to all new members. Keith Cornell. Aaron Arunta, saying 26 kilometres an hour winds from the northwest at Heathrow. That's decent enough. 26 mile an hour, but gusting. It's got to be gusting 30, isn't it? Minimum, I would have thought. Have we got the gustometer out, Julie? Oh, look at that one joining. Oh man, that's a shame, man. That's a shame. I got. Oh man, let me just get this quickly. Just get it quickly. I'll just get it quickly. Hold on a minute. Oh, go round, go round! I'm only joking. Oh, it flipping nearly is and all. I got you that time, didn't I? Hey, hey, hey. Silkworth 747 just crossed Clacton, 20 minutes. Roy, thank you, Jeffrey. 747. Good morning from Louisville, Kentucky, the home of UPS. Wow, yes, indeed. 4 aircraft in a line between Loughton and West Mercia, 2 320s, 2 Boeing 737s and a 747. Kevin Beasley saying right there on the chat right now, folks. Welcome everybody, hope you're doing well. Keep them coming, folks. Good afternoon. Got them all, got them all. I got them all. I got them all, man. Because they're all going, oh, don't miss it, don't miss it, don't miss it. Oh, funny. Flipping nearly did go around and all, man. It was a bit of a dodgy landing. I don't know why miserable people tune into things like this, you know. Just sod off, man. If you're miserable, just sod off. I don't believe it. God, blimey. You know. Sort of person, he just, he's got his own little position in the back of the pub, and he in the corner. No one talks to him because he just moans and moans and groans about everything. Can't get excited about anything, can you, mate? You poor sod, man. All people like that in their lives just can't get excited about anything. Have to sort of like, you know, just because you're hidden behind that keyboard and behind that monitor in your little house or in your big house or wherever the hell you might be, you know, writing nasty stuff. It's like, what's the point, mate? What's the point? Hello, mate. What is honestly the point in doing all of that? Just have a bit of happiness in your life, mate. You know? Join in the fun. It won't hurt. You'll be quite amazed at how good you feel. Rather than being a miserable sod waking up in the morning. What am I going to moan about today? Oh, don't like the feel of that carpet. Oh, it's bleeding useless. Who laid it? I could have done a better job than that. Oh, where's the cat? Oh, I don't like that cat anymore. I think I might get another one. Walked out of breakfast. I don't know. It just goes on like that, doesn't it? Now shut up, Jack. Okay, we've had to put chat on slow-mo, sorry folks. Just a bit hectic out there. And slow-mo does not apply to members, by the way. Slow-mo only applies to subscribers, of course. If you want to come on and chat, subscribe to the channel. No one's forcing you to do it, just to remind us of all that miserable git who said earlier on just now, you know. Okay, BA 350. Is this the one from Bengaluru? This is Captain Dave's jet from yesterday. I wonder if him and the crew are watching this landing right now. They'll know who's flying it and all. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Easy, son, easy. Oh, he's going straight down the middle. Bit of a lurch to the left there, but that's all acceptable and understandable with these windy conditions. Wind blowing from the northwest. So it's that little transition point, isn't it, between when the aircraft is still flying, so to speak, half wanting to fly with the mains down, to just for that split second. Of course, once the mains are down, the aircraft stops becoming an aeroplane, it becomes a motor vehicle. It's funny, isn't it, when you're up there flying at God knows how many thousands of feet, and I'm one of those people who can feel when there's a direction change, even at high altitude. Whilst everyone else just sits there and I'm like, can feel that? We've just made a left-hand turn. Observation. 747 inbound, folk. Gets ready for the Queen of the Skies. I want to see if I can't. Can I pick it up yet? Where is she? Is she visible yet? Is that her there? No. So she's about 4 out at least, so that's good. Is she approaching directly, or she's north? She's coming in from the north, is she? Is it? No. Right, I've been talking to the mate. I've been talking a long time. He told me he was going to get hold of me when the next one was in there. Okay, well, I'll have to give him a call then and find out what the hell happened about that, because I think they can be a little bit funny down there. They were a little bit funny down there, weren't they? Yeah. Flipping miserable gets. Oh, I don't know, some people. Tony F is a new member, premium member. Welcome, Tony. Lizzie Lou upgraded membership to first class. Lizzie going to be joining us in Seattle. Thank you, Lizzie. Fayez Lugman is back as a 4-striper and a premium member now. Mike Drape 75. Gotta love the windy arrivals. The pilots are amazing to keep their nerves, aren't they just? And it is a a wonderful thing to behold. Of course, everything's. Oh, hold on a minute. What have we got there? Is that him turning on now? Hold on. I see something just below that line there. Oh, say it there, Dad. No, maybe not. So we're up on the terrace at the Courtyard Marriott, folks. You can, from March, or around about March, I'll be announcing when the terrace is open, and so you guys can get yourselves up here, get some he's there. No, it's still not it doesn't say that on the titles, does it? No, that's not why we're on. We're not on for the Hainan, folks. We're here for Windy Arrivals. That's what it says on the titles. Nothing about the Hainan. It just happens to be that the Hainan was here. That special livery. It's totally coincidental. Nothing to do with why we're here. We're here for this. And you wait till you see that. Oh man, that's a shame. Just made a left-hand turn, didn't he? He's banked left, that jet. Little bit sketchy, man. Get him on that turn there. See him on that turn. Doing a big left turn. Wow. Look at that. That's a tight left turn there, man. He's done quite a big course change there. Let me get my bearings here. Let's see if I can. There she is, folks. There she is. There she is. This is a Rolls-Royce RB211 powered jet, folks. I'm counting on this not going around. Don't you go around, son. You stay. Oh, oh, oh. He flipping. No, it was close, man. It was really close, man. I was just thought he looked all nice and that, it all trimmed out perfectly, and then he goes and does that. Silkway 747 freighter. He's got ongoing contract here. I don't know when it expires, but he has got a contract running at the moment. Silkway. Gonna have another aircraft approaching in. What's going on there? Oh no, that is him. Sorry. Looks miles off track. Just looks miles off track. I've got to shoot this. I've got to shoot this, man. Blimey, Julia, it's going to be an interesting one finding the thumbnail of that touch and go this morning, earlier on. That's going to be nuts, that is. If you missed it, folks, which 99.9, in fact, everyone did, before we came live, in fact, seconds before we were live, there was a dramatic, very dramatic go around. We did catch it on our archive feed. So we will be posting that later. Look out later for a post from us, folks, of a very dramatic touch and go here at Heathrow with a British Airways A321. What's that? Oh, okay. No, can't do that. Wow, high speed 737 approach. Whoa, he pulled the nose a bit there. Wow. Okay, mate, what are you going to do with this one then? Whoa, easy. Bosh. Nice. He dipped the wing a bit there, didn't he? Wow. Jumbo looks a little bit off course still, but I'm sure he's obviously absolutely fine, knows what he's doing. Beautiful looking aeroplane, almost Boac-esque, isn't it, this Silkway 747? I mean, I still get a kick out of it, folks, massively. I mean, I've seen this aircraft on LinkedIn many times, you know, giving it a big love heart every time I see it from Silk West when they post stuff. But when you see it in the flesh like this, it just reminds you of the good old days with the girl, should I say. Well, actually, it's a big lady, the Queen. There is no better aircraft in the world than the 747. This is a pure freighter, folks. Wow, he's fast, mate. He's fast. Oh, that's too fast, surely. Wow. He has flown that in hot, man. It's got to be close on the maximum approach speed, isn't it? Just looked very fast. Built tough. Going to get that Aeroflot 777 startup, I think. Should be an Emirates 380. Oh no, that's obviously the one that was supposed to counteract with the other one. Wow, look at this. Look at this shot. Is that TAM? Is that LATAM turning on the base? Wow! How cool is that, man? More aircraft stacking up behind them. I've got to go down the post box, the PO box, haven't I, after this? Oh! Just caught a gust of wind there, man. Yeah, honestly, never seen a landing like it in my life. Doesn't she look beautiful, man? Crazy. Beautiful aeroplane. Okay, look at their wings flexing, folks. That wing flexing. Flaperons going 10 to the dozen. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. See a little bit of elevator there. See the little bit of elevator just to bring the front end down nice and soft. Auto brake system kicking in. He's using the rudder pedals there to steer the aircraft. When that gets down to around about 60 knots, it will switch over to the it'll switch in the tiller system. I think they're still able to use a choice of either the foot pedals or the tiller to steer the aircraft while she's on the ground taxiing, etc. Daryl Gray, seeing off this blue. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're doing. 6,200 people now watching live on a Monday afternoon at 1:53. One more hour, ladies and gentlemen, of gusty approaches here into runway 27 right at London Heathrow. If you want to stick around, you're more than welcome. Great to see you here. Hope you're having a good I nearly said a good Sunday there. This looks like a 220. Or am I wrong? It might be a 320 Neo. I don't know. Or is it a 320 CEO? Looks like a 220. That cockpit looks very 220-ish, yeah. I think she is. Swiss Airlines. Beautiful little aeroplane. See how she handles in these windy conditions. Ten out of 10. Dece out of Dece. Jorge Pedrero, always good show. Thank you very much indeed, Jorge. Andy Stevenson, Friday and Sunday in one Monday. Tony F. No, the one taxiing looked like Aeroflot, but colours too dark. I think that is definitely the Aeroflot 777 that we're seeing there. That might be done with that little cargo jet. Oh, hello. Sorry, folks. Sorry about that. First A330 of the day. Big droopy undercarriage on him. Turkish Airlines, probably in from Istanbul. Whoa, lurch. Whoa. Sort of like rode that back set of wheels. The back trucks were down for quite some time before the front set came down. Longer than normal the way I looked at that. Was it 2 years ago, mate? Was it 2 years ago? Carly, I don't know if it is actually known as the 220 Neo. I think it's just the Airbus A220, because the Airbus, their normal single aisle jets, which are the, of course, 318. I think they're stopping production of the 318. Actually, it's just going to be the 319, 320, and 21 Neo. New engine option, of course, what NEO stands for. CEO being the current engine option, but I think eventually they might have to change that CEO to OOO. Oh no, OEO. OEO. Old engine option. Doesn't sound very good though, does it? Without wanting to sound pedantic, of course, I know what you're saying about the A220 Neo. Whoa, easy, son. That's some strong. Another Egypt Air single aisle jet. Interesting. Had their A320 Neo in today. Now they're 737. Whatever next? Lumbering up into the skies. 777. That's the Aeroflot 777 right there. Banking out northeast, and then he'll make a 90-degree turn out to the east. Next, please. That guy might make a turn as well. Who's that Jeep? Who's that? Is that another Turkish jet? Is that another Turkish jet? Dreamliner? Oh, it's a triple, is it? He's going to make a left bank in a minute, Clyde. Yeah, I like that legacy engine option. I like that. And that is Leo, isn't it? It's better than Neo or CEO. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. We should put that to Airbus. Yeah. The Leo option. Who said that? Let's give them a call. Tony Walsh came up with that one, ladies and gentlemen. It's his badge on that one, his footprints on that one. Legacy engine option, which is exactly what that aeroplane is there. The legacy. I told you he was going to go left, didn't I? And there he goes. Flying over London airspace. part of their routing by the looks of it, going over that way. Pretty cool, I like that. If you just joined us, folks, we're live at London Heathrow. Blustery conditions here. Runway 27 right, it's the northern runway. We've been live for 2 hours now. There's a northwesterly wind, which is decent enough to catch these guys out because of all the infrastructure, the hotels, the offices along this Bath Road that's lining the runway here. There's obviously a lot of breaks in the buildings where the wind intensifies and then it breaks down because of the buildings obviously becoming a windbreak. So there's obviously moments at which these aircraft will get caught out. We've had one go around already live on the show, but we did have one this morning earlier on when we came on live, literally seconds before, and we've got it, we've captured it, and you're going to see it as soon as I get back to base. We're going to put it out on our socials, and you will be amazed. And whoever that pilot is, fair play to him or her for saving it. I would say it's as dramatic as the Dreamliner, and I'm not just making that up. I mean it. I wouldn't say it. Send it in caps, mate. Send it in caps. It's in cargo. A few new members to shout out just quickly here. Doug Johnson upgraded membership to first class. Doug, great to see you, thank you. And John Samuels is a new first class member. Welcome, John, great to see you here. And Imran Ashgar is back as a 3-striper on premium. Welcome back, Ishgar. And Tarnish 7 upgraded to super class. Blimey. Tarnish, thank you very much indeed. Of course, we really do appreciate all the support that you folks give us here on the channel in order for us to travel and do all the things that we do to bring you this eclectic mix of aviation, the military stuff. Of course, you know I love the military stuff as well. Some of the arty-farty stuff as well. I do love getting shots like this as well, and I know you guys appreciate it. Especially when you're looking on radar and you're looking at what interesting vapor trail that aircraft has got. Very sort of like a quick merge of the trails before. Hey, it's not a tri-jet, is it? He's got three lines coming out of that one. Is that an MD-11? Can only be. No, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know, but he's definitely got 3 trails coming out of that, Gilly. Are you seeing that, Gilly? Bradley Penny Aviation's got family on this jet going out to, where's he going? Philadelphia, isn't it? Philly. It's going west to east. Yeah, and he's just hit him. Really? It's got 3 distinctive trails, unless that... Look at the winds up there, man. Look at the winds. It's a Dreamliner, is it? Ah, it's a lot Dreamliner, right? Yeah, of course it is. There we go. Yeah. Sorry about that. Get a bit excited, of course, like I always do. Calm down, mate. Calm down. Take it easy, guys. Hey. It's a hacker. Greased it. Nicely done, nicely done, nicely done. Very smart. Very smart, sir or madam. Sri Lankan 330 over there, which is pretty cool. Is he coming out, that Sri Lankan 330, or is he sticking around? Wow, look at this. Still a massive crab on. He's enjoying himself, isn't he? Wow, he's really enjoying himself, this fella. He's having a great time with those big wings. Look at him, you lucky sod. Look, he's really enjoying himself, man. That kite. It's the resident kite. Looks like Air China A330 next in, folks. The Test Kit Express. Mind you, don't have to do that anymore from the 11th, innit? Oh dear. Oh, I say. Only travel-wise, of course, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. If you're double jabbed, of course. If you're vaccinated. If you're not, then yeah, good luck to you. Got to be boosted, surely, man. Nose heavy there. Oh, really? It's the clamshell reverser style there, folks. Oh, we have a FedEx. What, is that him now? Hold on. South of me. Oh, what? Oh, blimey, there he is. Oh, look at that. How beautiful is that, man? ATR 72. Is it a 52 or 72 freighter? Oh, man, I've got... Wow, look at that. ATR 72 freighter. Pure freighter from the factory with ATR. We were invited to go and film this one, but we couldn't film it because of restrictions. But there we go, we've caught her. On our way to Shannon, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Lots of modifications been made to this aircraft to configure it as a freighter. Carried out by Airbus themselves as well. What a great shot that was. Looking very just do a time stamp on that one, GP, would you? I'll send that to Rob and the boys at FedEx. Sorry, ATR. Brilliant. That is funny. Another Air India jet, isn't it? Wow. Smooth. Nice. Same thing, kid. Bits and bobs. That Sri Lankan 330 is coming out. Out on approach. Bye. Okay. saying? This is the Dreamliner that did the go around in Storm Eric. It's on approach. Oh. Oh, it's from Hyderabad. Yeah. So it's the same flight. Okay, I got you. Needle in an haystack some of the times when you're trying to find these jets off in the distance. This is where I've got to give testament to this fantastic little camera. Top right hand corner of your screen there, folks, you'll see it switching through Teradek and Panasonic. Give them a little bit of love because it is an amazing camera. We're not linked with them in any way, they don't support us, but we do support them. They know who we are. I've spoken to their marketing team before and they've said that they watch us, or they've watched us. So they are fully aware of what we do and the fact that we use their camera. It's just nobody's sort of like, you know, they're busy, aren't they? They're always busy. But if only they knew. Should be a little bit more think outside the box. Because it's a great little streaming camera. Not made for streaming, I've got to say. Micro HDMI output is what feeds the Bond that we have. You need that with a camera if you're going to feed. Well, you don't need it if you. Depends on what camera you're going to use, but obviously something like this, which is so amazing at. Well, the fact that it's what I need is a point and shoot camera rather than having to manually focus and all that old malarkey. Because you'd have a nightmare doing it in these conditions with what we're doing here. Zooming in, zooming out so quick. Everything needs to be auto. Great to see that little FedEx. The ultimate feeder aircraft, I guess is the way you would say that. So it's gone from Liège to Shannon. So the aircraft that would have brought that stuff into Liège, which is a major cargo hub, of course, would have split the freight down. They split the freight down, and then it gets dispatched off to individual hubs. That particular one, with a load of stuff coming from Liège off one of the FedEx jets, or maybe off another jet, who knows. Going out to Shannon, then of course there'll be road freight as well as sea freight, and well, not so much sea freight because it's already done that, hasn't it? Maybe a bit of train stuff, but mainly road freight, and finishing in its destination. That stuff in Shannon will be broken down, go to the local sorting office, sort it out, will ya? Which it will then be broken down to its individual addresses and posted to you as the final customer. I thank you. Neil Russell Hubbard is a returning first class member. Welcome, Neil. Welcome back. Great to see you. And Brad Buckland upgraded to superclass. Wow, lots of superclass folks coming on board today. Thank you, folks. Really appreciate your kind generosity. We really do appreciate it, folks. We put 100%, literally 365 days a year, apart from my 5 days that I have golfing a year, which only means I miss out on one show. I always give you a show before I go and one when I get back, so it's always like Monday to Friday, and of course there's that one day that we'll try and get Jay out or something like that, shall we, Jilly, when I'm when I'm away on the Wednesday. So we've got something for you. That's not till June, folks, by the way, so don't fret about that at the moment. But just to say that we really appreciate your support, because we give you back 100% support in terms of bringing you the best content that we possibly can from so many different destinations as well. No, I can't. We've tried all the funky cameras, folks, trust us. You know, we know we've been doing this for 6 years. We've tried all the different cameras, the big funky ones that cost like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 grand. They don't do anything like what this one does. We tried one once, it had to go back to Sony. No, actually it was Panasonic. They gave us a camera to test, didn't they? It was a £2,000 camera, no good. Went straight back within a couple of days, it was gone. Purely because to zoom, you'd have to go through settings. So I'd go through one setting, lock it, come back, the camera would freeze. You'd have to go, oh, it was just horrendous. When you've got a camera, a little camera like this that can zoom to 38,000 feet in all for under 500 pound newts. Anyway, that's about that. Talk about the planes. Sri Lanka there. Samuk, welcome to first class. Samuk, I think that is Bandarkar. Very warm welcome to you, Samuk. We've got Brad there upgrading to super class, of course. Wow. And of course Neil Russell Hubbard as well. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, everybody. Anthony Barry, can you catch me going out from Heathrow on June the 26th? Oh, I think that might be when I'm away. We'll have to check on that one. Send us an email if you've got something, a special request, and it works with our schedule. We'll always try and do that for you, folks. And just make sure you send an email in with all of your information, not just can you know, just the date and it needs to be the airline, the flight number. You know, all of those kind of details, exactly what time you're due out, so that we can plan it if we need to. Alpesh Ingle asking, can you show the Air India flight? Well, that's it, Alpesh. Just showing you right there of that latest Air India flight just arriving. We got it arriving and touching down as well just now, as we did at least one other. Test Kit Express being what one half a mile long. Valerie Dickens, Sharon Cookson, Sinoffice Blue, Imran Ashgar. Cool, that would be too much having a bleeding GoPro on every aircraft, wouldn't it? Imagine the editing demands there. I know what you mean though, Imran. Now the turn starts. Looks like an A350 there, doesn't it? Can almost be an A350 there. That big long wing on it. Of course, fence style winglet on the 330 CEOs, newer blended style all carbon winglet on the Neos. Most peculiar looking thing, I've got to say. They originally called it the Blade because it looks very much like a blade, the carbon winglet on the Neo, the 330 Neo from Airbus. Yankee Doodle Dan. Japan Airlines, Tokyo, 20 minutes out, thank you. Samuk, no arrivals scheduled for quite some time now. Interesting. What's that all about then? Sinothus Blue, good afternoon everybody, hope you're doing well. Vanessa Black, how frequently do they swap runways for arrivals and departures? Well, Vanessa, once a day. It's the same every day at 3 p.m. So we have 40 minutes remaining of arrivals here on the northern runway, and then they will switch to departures. Wouldn't it be great if they Hey, what about if I go down and get a coffee? Would you mind that, folks? Do you mind if I go and get a coffee? You don't mind, do you? You all good with that? Let's just make sure the audience are happy with that, because we've got a bit of a. Okay. All right. Okay, stand by. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. They all thought I've gone off to play a game of golf. We'll advise you on EMA, East Midlands Airport, a little bit later on, folks. Maybe a change of plan. We're waiting for some a timing schedule to come to us. Okay, next one's inbound. Thank you, folks. Thank you, everybody. Oh, we only lost 400 people. There we go. Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it, man? Oh, you guys are the best. It's just, it would not be. Can you imagine me doing this with nobody on the chat? Just doing it for myself. It's just, it's just not interested. It'd be boring, man. Look at that vectoring. Big line of heavies inbound. Yeah, it is. So we're still getting a crab on here, folks. Northwesterly winds, still blustery. You know when it's really windy, when you see the birds are like flapping around all over the gaff and having a great time as well, enjoying having wings, like using oh, they're just great in it, because of course a bird can use its wings with both a tailwind and a headwind. Obviously, I just Which one? The what? The what? Read that again, Jilly. Just read. Yes, it does. There, like that. That's a still. Did you see that? Did you see that, Jilly, on the stream? Did you see that? Yeah. That's me taking a still. Oh, that's quite interesting. Here, should we try something arty-farty? Possibly. No, it's very rare I'll do that, because that button is a bit like, it's like way back from the toggle button. So you might get that. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I'm not going to keep doing that, by the way, folks. I'm not going to annoy you. Okay, stop doing that now. So yes, it does take amazingly good stills. Bosh! Whoa! Yeah! Get that one down. Big plume of smoke from those Dunlops wafting back down across the runway. That is crazy, man. Loving that. Next, please. Steve. Lambip talking about an ISS flyover. Interestingly enough, I saw the ISS the other night flying over the top of my house, and always an amazing sight. Obviously, it's just like a very bright star. You're going to see an aircraft vectoring for the northern runway any second now, approaching the right-hand side of your screen. There it is. Looks like a BA 777 jet. He's making a left-hand turn, Clyde. Looks like a BA Dreamliner. So call out fully established. Tower, continue approach. Looks like he's coming in quite hot, this one. Reaching minimums. Sorry, approaching minimums. 100. Oh, easy, son. Whoa. Get that nose up. 30, 20, 10. Yeah. Dirty flaps on her, look. Wow, yeah, he's greased that one. Playing with the throttles there on approach. That's great to hear, isn't it? It's Silk Corridor. Captain Ski Marshal, Ian Morrison, Mark Mika, Trev Lyon, 777 Ian Morrison, James Doink. I spoke to the crew on ISS several times as they pass over on to MTR radio link. James Doink has spoken to the crew on the ISS several times as they pass over on the 2 MTR radio link. Well, that's meter radio link, I don't know, but wow, how gnarly is that? Sonia Keenan and another BA 777 from Abuja. Sir Smith, I got a Nikon P1000 for my plane UFO spotting. Great camera. There we go. Yeah, that will be probably a Nikon stills camera with a video capability on it. Is it possibly? A lot of people use that. Use a sort of like a hybrid stills camera with video capability on it. Capability brown. Obviously shoot amazing videos. I'm going to be shooting my my experience with Iceland Air on their MAX aircraft, of course, flying back from Keflavik to London Heathrow. The final leg will be on a 767, which will be a great experience as well. Every time someone says June, I just think no, that's the wrong one, isn't it? June. Whose wife's name was June? It was, what's his name, wasn't it? In one of Terry and June, that was it. But that's not the theme tune to it. That was The Good Life. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I fancied her when I was a kid. What's her name? Felicity Kendall, yeah. That's not half bad today, to be perfectly honest with you. Go on, son. Nice bit of speed up there. Bosh. Yeah. Not a lot of cameras that can do that in one sitting. Look at that. That's the VX1 for you, folks. Doodity what? Flipping heck. Oh, yeah. Come round here. What's that? Read that back, Chili. What was that? One of the amazing comments. Go on in. Oh, don't be silly, no. Yeah. Not a clue. Yeah. No, you didn't. Yeah. Folks, as you can appreciate, I know there's a lot of people asking for us to do special customer member requests, whatever it might be. Obviously, you know, we can't be everywhere at one time all the time, because we do actually have lives that we have to sort of like, you know, have a break and have sleep and eat during those breaks. But we will obviously do our very best to come out and film it. It's obviously great if let's just say, for example, someone says I'm flying out next Wednesday in the afternoon, then we'll make sure that we're doing the Wednesday show from here in the afternoon. We'll just work with it that way. If it's like a Tuesday morning at 6 o'clock and you're arriving, it's a little bit sort of like difficult, and we say the same with the pilots as well and the air crew. You know, if it works in our schedule, then of course we'll come out. Be more than happy to do that. Always love getting you guys involved as well. Of course, he missed old Hodgie yesterday, bless him, with Iberia, and we also missed was it Sonia? Was it Sonia or who did we miss? Sandy, that was it. Yeah, Sandy. I knew it started with an S. Because otherwise you wouldn't want a burnt out host, would you? Yeah, I look like old matey off of that desert island. Chili would be the football with a lipstick on it, or the coconut, or whatever it is. Chili is Wilson. Build a raft. Oh, yes. I know what he's talking about there. Of course, a lot of people who know the old school layout of London Heathrow, it was almost like the is it the Star of David style airfield that used to be back in the war, but there was a runway 23 as well, and that is right there, is it where it's cut, and of course they used to land that way across down there, and if you look on Google Earth, you can quite clearly see runway 23, which heads off across the runway that way. Big old Bertha coming out now. And of course there was one the opposite direction as well, the same sort of layout. If you look at, if you Google now old London Heathrow in 1950, for example, maybe even 1970, overview of London Heathrow 1970. I'm not sure exactly when it was. It was fully changed to just 2 runways, but yes. very interestingly enough, you can still see remnants of parts of the old runway and taxiway systems here at London Heathrow. One to my right as well, which is part of an old taxiway, I think, because there were, I believe, back in the day, before the Bath Road was, I think the Bath Road might have always been here, but back here behind me there may have been the original terminal buildings were behind me here. This is Japan Airlines One World. Nice. We've got to get back and throw that bit up, haven't we, Gilly? That touch and go. Oh my goodness me. I mean, you know, I know a lot of people talk about clickbait and all that, but this won't be. You don't need to even. You don't have to do it clickbait, because it is exactly what it says on the tin. $50. Oh, flipping heck. Still 1.5's enough, isn't it? 1.5's enough, isn't it? I'm going to be heading down a PO box on the way back, folks, by the way, just to pick up the latest batch of sticker requests. If you want a sticker, head to the app. If you download the app, folks, it costs nothing. It's completely free of charge. It's another way of you getting a notification as well for when we're live. Obviously, every now and then, very rarely, there is a glitch like there was today, and apologies for that. But if you want a free sticker, just scroll down to the free sticker on the menu, that bar there on the app, and it will show you instructions on where to send your self-addressed envelope to. PO Box 747 it is. Oh yeah, Lawrence, regarding BOAC, thank you for the information. We'll be that's on the to-do list, and we will be reaching out to those guys at St Athan, isn't it? It's St Athan. Is it St Athan? Is BOAC at St Athan? I don't know whether. Yeah, don't send it to us, man. We've got too much influx of stuff, folks. Thank you for all your we love your emails, we love your contacts, but please try not to send stuff to us, because it's very generous of you, but obviously give it away to some young kid or someone who would really appreciate it. Of course I would appreciate it, of course I would, but I just got it just ends up sitting in a drawer somewhere, doesn't it? It's got my desk is full of stuff at the moment. If you watch the lockdown shows, it's still the way it is. There's a lot of stuff on it, mostly stuff from you guys, so thank you to everybody who has sent in stuff over the years. We really appreciate it, but as you can appreciate, we'd rather you give it to somebody else. Oh, I would walk 1,000 miles here, I would walk 1,000 more just to beat up my who walks 1,000 miles and fancy that you're done. Robert Pimlott, don't know if anyone knew this or if Jerry knew, but But in London, any plane with one engine can take off or land at. Oh, I missed that. Oh, flipping heck. Okay. If it's past the V1 moment and you lose an engine, then you're committed to taking off, aren't you? You're not just you can't roll the throttles back and come to a stop. You are committed to take off. So if you lose an engine on the departure run, then understandably it depends on at what point you lose that engine and whether or not you've got enough stopping distance and whether you've got enough power from the brakes, the spoilers and the one remaining engine, whether or not it's got enough power to bring you to a stop. That's why V1, you're kind of committed. And that's why the non-flying pilot will call out the speed as they're departing down the runway. Continue. 80 knots. Oh, Mark, if you haven't received your sticker yet, then oh yeah. Hey, we caught yesterday's pilot on a Singapore 777, Mr. What was his name? Chili. We got an email from the pilot of yesterday's Singapore 777 that we caught landing, and he thanked us very much, and we're obviously sending the clip off to him. His name was Christopher. An absolute pleasure to do that. It's funny, isn't it? You know, that show yesterday with Captain Dave involved in it. It's funny when you get an email, when you get a message, sorry, from Captain Dave, and he says, "Please, can I use the footage?" It's like, no, mate, no, you can't do that. No. It's like, no, well, who do you think you are, mate? Captain Dave? It's like, of course you can use it, man. We'll edit it for you. We'll do whatever we need to do. But Captain Dave's put out a tweet this morning about his experience yesterday and on Big Jet TV, and it was great to be part of that. Always great to be part of, whether it's one of our members going out. And the great thing is with the members, of course, which is a little bit better, to be honest, because you then get the acknowledgement from the window with either the torch, the phone torch, or the window blind going up and down, as we've caught so many times before. One in particular window blind, I remember, a very aggressive window blind, was on a 330 in Dublin. Do you remember that one? I think he might have broken the window blind. You, sir, in the black, can you stop fiddling about with the window blind? Sorry, missus. Glyn James, yes, that BA 777. You're so behind on that one, Glyn. But it's already back flying again, isn't it? Can't believe it, to be honest with you. But apparently that BA 777 that had his door torn off, literally, very luckily, it must be a weak break point on that door for it to just be able to tear off, and the hinge unit, I think, has just been replaced and a new door put on. Simple as that. They weigh about a ton and a half or something, those doors as well, don't they? I know Paul at ARD's planning on putting one between the two, in the wall between where the two stores are. You have to have some pretty heavy duty you'd have to have a pretty heavy-duty RSJ to hang that thing off of, I tell you. Whoa, easy, son. It's pretty standard, though, actually, dipping that right wing, or dipping the wing into the prevailing wind. Wow. That's pretty insane, man. 7 minutes left, folks. QRP. QRP HF Radio returning as a member on Big Jet TV. 4 striper. It's got captain stripes. Thank you, QRP. Welcome back. What's that? Yeah, that's it. We'll get it again, man. We'll get it again. We'll get it, won't we? Yeah, Roger will keep us posted on that one. We are going to miss the ITA new livery, folks. That's going to be in this afternoon around about 3:45 local. Some of our friends out in India wanting us to film these jets. This is an Air India jet. Let's do one especially for our friends out in India. I know we've got a lot of Indian people watching, both in India and also in the UK, of course. This guy vectoring for the Northern Runway. We'll get this one going out, and then we'll say our goodbyes. Goodbye. So you can still see old runway lights there in the grass. Really? No, that's a box. I'm not seeing anything that's sort of like, you know, would make me think. I mean, these are approach lights here. These lights here are approach lights. Royal Jardinian. I think this is the last arrival, Julie. Left. Well, we did have one go around, which was which we showed, but I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as I get back to the office, me and Jilly will be frantically putting up that go around this morning. It was a touch and go, folks. The most incredible save, I've got to say, by the pilot. Whoever he or she may be. Mark Collier, Air India, indeed has new owners, Tata Group. Big steel manufacturers, I think, Tata, which is quite ironic, really, seeing as these things are made of carbon. Okay, I'll have a look out for that. Survivor of the runway 23 approach lighting their 6YK saying. TCC. Yeah, we did get some. We got some good stuff. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner. Maybe these are boxes which possibly are just marker points for where there are old lights, because they do actually seem to be in a line there. Stuart Watson, the time of the go around. Oh, where's aviation in 4K when you need it? Yeah, the go around we caught was about an hour ago, wasn't it? Frank Jr. G'day to you, Frank. Oh, okay. Okay, so it was one of the approach lights. Okay, fair enough. Jan's views. I'll be honest with you, Jan. If I was a passenger on that jet, if I was on the right-hand side, I would have felt the whole aircraft lurch to my left. If I was on the left-hand side, I would have seen felt the whole aircraft literally almost bury itself on the left landing gear. Some people, well, actually, I say some people. Jilly's saying it was near to a tail strike. Personally, I haven't looked at it back. I didn't get time to look at it back, but it's possibly either close to a wing strike or one of the two. But he was literally He was very much, and when we slow it down, of course, that's another thing. Robert Ashplant, Mad Dog over Reading. I'm lucky to catch that. Andy Stevenson, thank you very much indeed. Ian Morrison, thank you. Sandy Humby. My flight home yesterday was a full 2.5 hours shorter than the outbound because we flew home on the jet stream. Oh, okay. Wow, 2 hours shorter. Where was Sandy coming from? Was that a transatlantic flight? Oh, Bridgetown, right, okay, I gotcha. Goes to show how much you can be held up by a headwind or a tailwind speeded up. FedEx MD-11 should be in visual range to your south. MD-11. Does it got MD-11 to my south? Visual. What's directly south of me, or because that's difficult. I'm not. Which way is he coming from? Which direction is he coming? No, that's the whole thing, he ain't trading. Why 6 o'clock? I'll just pop into view, I don't know. Thank you to anybody who gets involved with putting timestamps on the streams as well, folks. We really do appreciate it. Thank you for all your likes today as well, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't given us a like, hit that like button just before you go. It's like turning off the light switch, innit? Make that the last thing you do. Thank you, by the way, in advance for all your likes. Thank you to everybody who supports us. A big warm welcome to all our new members. And those who have upgraded as well, we thank you. And looking forward, a couple of weeks to Seattle, of course. More shows coming up. We'll let you know about what's coming up for the midweek show, folks. Latest I'm hearing, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is that it's going to be around about June time that this upper deck is going to be open. So I've even told the owners downstairs that I'm telling people to hold off on booking for the time being, because this hotel is an absolute gem for visuals, but only for standing out here on the deck. Of course, you still do get half decent views from your room, but there are limited rooms here that have those airport views because of the infrastructure that we've got in front of us. So bear in mind, I think there's one room, literally one room that that has the south facing. Okay, there you go. So how about that, folks? Honestly, thank you everybody. Thank you for your time and your company. It's always great to have your company, folks, and we cannot thank you enough for all of your support as well. So listen, we will be posting that touch and go a little bit later on. It was just phenomenal because it looked like he had it, and then he sort of like touched down, and then it floated, and then he sort of like pitched left, and then sort of like went up, and way up he went. Just the most incredible sight, and you're going to see that in probably within a couple of hours, I would have thought, because we want to get it absolutely bang on right. Want to do a little bit of a slow-mo of it happening as well. So we will wow, that's interesting. Just want to, I mean, that is obviously pretty standard, isn't it? That number one. It's still got that. It's still got that overflow smoke. Or let's stop now. I think the seals are fully closed now. Just, there was a lot of overflow coming from that engine. Is there still? I think that might be one of their 10s. Right, folks. Look after yourselves. See you in a little bit. We'll let you know about Wednesday or whenever it might be in terms of the show that's coming up for midweek. But just stay tuned to your apps, and that's the best place to get it, folks. Over 15,000 I think now announcements go out whenever we're going to do a show, so keep that app open, and your notifications when you're subscribed to Big Jet TV as well. Right there at the end we've got a new member, Davin2505. He's new to Big Jet TV as a first class member. Welcome to you, Davin. Look at that colour there, look at that colour. What a great array of colours there. We gotta go, haven't we? We gotta go. A shiny Terran 737. GP, get ready for that amazing transition that you managed to do. Wow, she's weeping, man. That door, weeping away. Here we go. Fire it up. Hi, Nat. Nothing's here. Okay, GP. And that is a wrap.